All right, hey everybody, time for another video. It's this week's new comics that I've picked up, and I'm going to do a little review for each of the ones I've grabbed. It's for the week of May 9th, and just to reiterate, I buy DCs in the trades. So basically this is a Marvel Comics review with I get a couple of independents thrown in here too. I will be doing reviews for the DC trades as I buy them. But, you know, this isn't a attack on DC that I don't review them here. I just don't buy the single issues. I can't afford it. So, anyway, let's just get right into it. And I didn't get a lot of books this week. There were a few that I just wasn't really that into. A couple that I was into, I'm not going to really be reviewing anymore, ever. But let's just start off with Deadpool, number 300, The Despicable Deadpool, number 300. The Marvel Universe kills Deadpool conclusion. This is also the conclusion of The Despicable Deadpool. It'll be starting off a new series starting next month. Just Deadpool, the return of the Merc with the Mouth. They're kind of doing a soft reboot. It's, you know, it is what it is. They keep changing things and things kind of still stay the same. But that being said, this book, as far as like ending this kind of chapter of Deadpool's story, it starts out, and without giving like spoilers away, it starts out really goddamn over the top, and pretty ridiculous, but in typical Deadpool way. Some people aren't going to like the beginning of this, but the second part of this is really good, dealing with Cap and Preston, and dealing with, you know, all the things that Deadpool's been going through over the last, you know, good long while setting up like a new story at the same time. There's some really, really good moments in this book. I highly recommend picking it up if you're interested in Deadpool at all. But not that You Are Deadpool book. That's terrible. I do not like that, even if some of the lines are funny. Okay, so next one we're going with is Domino, issue number 2 of I believe it's a 5-issue series. This is one of those books where if you gotta like the character, especially in a short series. I've always liked Domino. She's been given a lot of different kinds of arcs, depending on what book you're reading. Like, she's much different to me in this than she is in Weapon X or on X-Force, like the ones with the, you know, where they were the strike team by Cyclops, not the original X-Force with Cable and stuff. She was even different in that. She is a lot more mysterious. In this, she's kind of more like fun-loving a little bit less, it's a little lighter. But without giving too much away in this series, somebody's messing with her powers. They're either shrinking them or making them out of control, and it has to do with this guy who's kind of using that ability, that power, to increase or decrease her powers to help himself. And it's pretty good. It's got a lot of great cameos in it. For what it is, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. And in fact, I mean, it's one of those books where, depending on how it ends, I'm going to wish that they would continue with it. But yeah, pretty good. If you like Domino, you'll probably really like this book. All right, now this is the Hunt for Wolverine Adamantium Agenda number 1 variant edition. Just like last week, it's the Where's Wolverine wraparound cover. I was going to get the regular cover, but I kind of trying to scrimp a little money this week, and so I just got this one. I'm picking up the regular version later on this week, but this is pretty cool cover though. And let's just say that in Hunt for Wolverine Adamantium Agenda, it's the second book series of 4 that's coming out. There's 2 more books to start, and they're 4-issue runs. So this is number 1 of the Adamantium Agenda, where it's Iron Man, Spider-Man, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones. It's their hunt to find out what's going on with Wolverine. Without giving too much away, There's a pact that was made kind of in a mission that they went on where Wolverine did something that they all feel they owe him. You know, I think a lot of these stories are going to have that similar take. But with this group of people, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones, this is a pretty fun story already. This may not, this may be the thing that, like just stretching out their Wolverine, stories. But it's still good. It's not a throwaway book. It's pretty interesting. And where it's going, where they're looking for Wolverine and where the issue ends, is pretty interesting. You don't see it coming. Like, I know they're getting to this thing at the end of this issue, and when it was revealed what's going on, I didn't see it coming. So for that, I definitely recommend picking this up if you're into the Wolverine storyline at all. So it's usually like $4. This one's like $7. All right, now we're at The Incredible Hulk, World War Hulk Part 2. This is issue 716. Now, I came into the Amadeus Cho Hulk way late. I didn't even know there was an Amadeus Cho, okay? I was so far out of the loop on comics. I was just like, well, Banner looks weird. Anyway, the books that I've been reading as far as the Incredible Hulk goes, with Return to Planet Hulk and now World War Hulk 2, capitalizing on the popularity of World War Hulk 1 and World War and Planet Hulk storylines, but are very different stories. Especially this one. This is not, the return from Sakaar, ready to kill all the heroes. This is like a fight between Amadeus and the Hulk, and how his friends, the heroes, get in the middle of it. And it's okay. It's like, this is kind of like Hulk light to me. Like, this guy's really smart, but he's never really hulked out. And still, even in this storyline, World War II Hulk, it's still Hulk light. I'm really looking forward to the Immortal Hulk, where it'll be Bruce Banner again. But if you love Amadeus Cho, hey, more power to you. I think it's just an alright book. But I'm going to continue reading until it stops. So, it's okay. The storyline is alright. It's just kind of way tempered down to the original World War Hulk. Okay, now we got Old Man Logan, number 39. I love this cover. In this, basically, it's a continuing story of Old Man Logan's healing factor isn't working right. Kind of a similar, topic that goes along with a lot of Wolverine stories. So in that part, it's kind of eh. But I do like that there's these villains called the Purifiers showing up. I also feel like all of this, like the Hunt for Wolverine and Old Man Logan and all these things are getting amped up to a final. I don't know how long Old Man Logan's going to last. This is issue 39, so there'd be like 11 issues to 50. I wouldn't be surprised if 50 was like the last issue. I feel like it would kind of track with the end of the Hunt for Wolverine series and the return of the real Wolverine, or this Wolverine, or however, how many Wolverines are in this universe is crazy. So it's still a good book. It's some of the better drawings than that better art that I've seen in some of the last few issues. It has some of the, third tier, maybe fourth tier X-Men in it, but I like the direction they're going. Wolverine trying to kind of sneak back to the X-Mansion to find out what's going on with him. So, if you like Old Man Logan, you like Wolverine, you're probably going to really like this book. All right, now we are at Venom, number 1. Another, soft reboot, even though it says number 1. It also has the Legacy, number 166. So it's kind of like, if this ever, I feel like this is not going to stay like single numbers. I think it'll end up going back to legacy numbers eventually. And in this, it seems like a little time has passed since Venomized has happened and the last issue of Venom. And without giving too much away, again, it seems like the symbiote is having nightmares, and there's this crazy looking thing on it, speaking another language that hasn't been spoken in millions of years. It's making the symbiote do things that it hasn't, and kind of leaving Eddie in the lurch, and also making Eddie think that it's psychotic again and you can't really control it. So it's pretty interesting where they're going with this, since where they've been is pretty, you know, on heroic territory. This could also be because of the movie coming out that they want to take it like a little bit darker again. But it's still a good book. It's really well drawn, and I highly recommend it. And let's see, we are at XMen Blue, okay, number 27. This continuing story of Havoc and this Mother Vine thing. Basically turning mutants. It's your typical, like, you know, mutant agenda storyline. Havoc's the bad guy, kind of being manipulated by, you know, the things that they want and how they want to, you know, help mutants. They think they are helping them. You know, it's everybody always has their differing views and stuff. It's an okay storyline. It's not the best. There is a little blurb at the end about there's like a book to extinction coming up, like or whatever it's called. Let's just open it up so I can stop butchering what I'm meaning to say here. The last page is a countdown to extermination. So another big event coming up for the X-Men. I've always really liked Havoc. I hate seeing him as a bad guy, but it's still good. I mean, you like X-Men, you're gonna like this book. For me, I kind of want the original team back in their book. They kind of they're trying to tie up that book that is ended in Venom, and Venomized now is over, and we still don't have the regular team back, so they had to do something to fill in the gaps, so that's what we got here. All right, and now finally we have Off the Marble Tip. Okay, it is Oblivion song number 3 from Image Comics and Robert Kirkman. This is my first time talking about this, so trying not to be too spoilery, I'm going to cover the first 3 issues here, and basically what the concept of the book is. Kirkman's got a different book going on besides Invincible and Walking Dead now, and it's about this world that had a kind of like a tear in this time-space continuum, and part of the world, this section of, you know, the area of world, got pulled into another universe, and all these people disappeared. And it's about this one guy who has found a way to travel to that other universe to try and rescue people from it. And in that other world are these crazy monsters and things like that. And again, it's not about, like most Kirkman books, it's not about the crazy monsters. It's about the people that are living through the experience, and how people over here think those people are dead, and even if they don't, they really don't want to spend the money anymore to go over there. And it's this one guy's mission basically upon himself to go there and try to find people to bring back, even though some of them now are starting to believe that some of them are fine with staying there. It's a pretty good book. I highly recommend picking it up. I really don't want to give too much away when I talk about this. I think I've pretty much just given you like a little gist. So anyway, that's the last book of the week. So I'm going to grab some more books, but I'm going to probably save those and add them on to next week's review. If you like this video and you like me talking about comics and what you should pick up, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I would really like to see how many people we can get. We're almost at 40 subscribers. That would be great if we could get to 40. There is if you watch the Handmaid's Tale review I just put up for episode 4, season 2 of that, there's a good reason to become a subscriber if you watch that video. That's all I'm going to say about that. And anyway, yeah, if you like this video, hit like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bar, whatever. Comments. What comics should I be reading? And as long as you don't tell me DC single issues, or tell me, which trades from DC I should pick up. Anyway, that's it. This is Rob from Smirking Gun Reviews, and we will see you on the next video. Have a great day. Good comic reading. Bye.